Ranking Member. Throughout my career as a federal prosecutor in the state of Texas, chairman of the Homeland Security Committee, and now chairman of the Foreign Affairs Committee, I've never seen this border more out of control. And my home state of Texas is taking the brunt of this crisis. In fact, Chief Border Patrol Officer Ortiz testified that we no longer have operational control of the border. This didn't have to happen. And I would argue it's a self-inflicted wound. The reason for this chaos is a direct result of the Biden administration's termination on day one of two of the most effective policies implemented during the previous administration, and that is the migrant protection protocols and asylum cooperative agreements. In fact, don't take my word for it. The Border Patrol tells us this, that the rescission of these policies on day one had a direct cause and effect on the chaos that we're now seeing. And these policies worked because they required migrants to remain in Mexico pending their asylum claims instead of being released into the United States. Now we're back to the policy of catch and release. It also prohibited migrants from eligibility for U.S. asylum if they pass through any countries with these asylum agreements. But since the Biden administration took office, migrant encounters have soared to 5 million. Fentanyl's flowing across the border has killed over 100,000 Americans, many of them young people. My son just went to a funeral of one of his best friends last week, and my daughter's been to 4. My committee's contribution to the House GOP border package will reinstate and codify the migrant protection protocols known as Remain in Mexico. And it will also direct the Secretary of State to re-enter MPP and ACAs to bring back order to our immigration system and protect Americans. For without acting, we were silently enabling the human smugglers, sex traffickers, and drug cartels, all while leaving our Border Patrol's agents at continued risk. By the way, the suicide rate's never been higher than it is today. This should not be a partisan issue to give our government the tools they need to stem this generational crisis and restore U.S. operational control to the border. And I want to commend Chairman Jordan, Chairman Green for their hard work on this. This will be the strongest border security bill ever passed by the United States House of Representatives if we pass this on Thursday, which, by the way, Title 42 will be revoked on Thursday. No doubt the flood at the border will only get worse, not better. With that, I yield back.